Here he comes, Mr. John Cessna! Yeah, guys! You guys, it's like 8:30 in the night, and if you are craving a Journey song like I am, we should both probably switch to water. It's a little early. I'm not saying stop believing, but let's just put it on pause for right now, maybe. You guys, I'm getting to the age where all my crazy party friends from college are going from renting apartments to buying houses, which is this like big, mature, adult step that I am in no way invited to be a part of. Like if I'm up before noon and have pants on, I guess I'm updating LinkedIn, I don't know. But the craziest thing is, like, as soon as they all get the house, the moment they get the keys, out of nowhere, they have the most giant respect for carpet. I was over at my buddy Kevin's house, he's like, John, I'm gonna need you to take your shoes off, you know, the carpet. Kevin, I saw you get hammered drunk trying shit in a bush. 30 minutes later, you're getting arrested because when the cops showed up, you refused to take off your Hulk hands. The Berber is not my problem, buddy. And God bless them, they're all married. I'm the last one of my single college friends. They've all found like beautiful life partners to go on this journey with. And I'm just out here running around with chicks that are like shooting whiskey and a little stabby. Which is a weird box to check on OkCupid. Must love dogs, little stabby. I'm serious, guys, I love crazy. If you just take like tattoos and daddy issues and some mild arson charges, slap a pair of tits on it, I'm probably gonna take it out and try and feed a Jaeger. And it's not, I just don't cheat, they're into me. They come after me. I'll tell you guys a true story. I was working a comedy club doing 2 shows one night. A girl saw the early show and wanted to talk to me, but she was nervous. So she decided to wait until after the late show. And in the meantime, she would go to the bar and drink by herself for 3 hours. Which is already a kind of a wherefore art thou Juliet situation for me. So I finish the late show, I get off stage, I walk out one side of the bar, and I just hear a voice scream, "Hey! I need you to know one thing. I was just out trying to get my medicine, and I wrapped my car around a pole, and those motherfuckers had me committed. You were super funny, can I buy you a drink?" And I was like, I have the weirdest boner right now, I don't even know. She starts telling me her whole life story about how when she realized she was going to flunk out of college for the 2nd time, she decided to spend all her student loan money on ecstasy and find the cars of every dude she'd slept with at the college and key the shit out of it. You guys know that voice in the back of the head that tells you like when something bad's going to happen? Mine was going, your shit's a lease, have fun, dude, like I'm tough. So the night just keeps building, until she finally says, hey listen, I've got some pot out in the car. If you're gonna go out there, I'll smoke you out, I'll get you high. And I said, thank you, I'm flattered. I don't smoke, I don't really like pot. I'm a drinker, I'm a drunk. I think someday there will be a civil war between our 2 great nations. And I've already picked my side, what can I say? She digs her fingernails into my inner thigh, gets an inch away from my face and says, I fucking love civil wars. So we're planning a winter wedding. Our colors are royal blue and crushed up Vicodin white. We are registered at Nordstrom's, Macy's, and a truck stop that sells samurai swords. So, give with the heart, guys, come on. I love hanging out with my mom, we're really close. I'm an only child, I was raised by a single mother. She's currently absolutely convinced that she has Alzheimer's, To the point where she's now blaming all basic forgetfulness on her Alzheimer's. Like, we'll come out of the mall, and she'll be like, I don't know where I parked the car! It's my Alzheimer's! Mom, we were in Kohl's for 19 hours. I don't know what day it is. She'll come home from the store and be like, I forgot the milk! It's my Alzheimer's! I'm gonna go put on a diaper so I don't poop the carpet. Mom, that's not even an Alzheimer's symptom. Like, you are literally making shit up at this point. She called me last week and she's like, John, we have to talk. We have to talk about my long-term care. I was like, this is just the conversation I want to have. I just ran into this baby who was a real dick in the office. She said, for the first time in my life, I lost time. Hours I don't remember because of my Alzheimer's. I'm like, well, tell me what you do remember, Mom. So I was out to dinner with your stepdad. It was the 6-month anniversary of the time we bought that grill, but it didn't look good with the brick of the house, so we had to take it back. We forgot the receipt and they had to give us store credit. Of course, how could I forget? So we're having a nice dinner. You know, your stepdad's a gentleman. We have a couple appetizer cocktails. We order a couple glasses of wine. Turns into a couple bottles of wine. You know, your stepdad, always a giver, orders us something for dessert, something called a mind eraser. And all of a sudden, my Alzheimer's kicks in. It's 3 hours later and I'm throwing up at a Hardee's. Mom, if that's Alzheimer's, I get Alzheimer's about every Thursday night. Friday night. Shit, there's a couple times we thought you were going to be a grandma because I Alzheimer'd out and forgot the dementia wrapper. You guys, I come from a long line of classy ladies. That's what I'm trying to say. My grandmother, she's amazing. She will not even curse in front of her grandkids. My grandmother's from Denmark, so the rare time she does need to let a little curse word slip out, she'll actually say it in Danish. Which is fine for most curse words. The one exception, the Danish curse word for shit is skeet. And you have not had a Thanksgiving until you've seen your 92-year-old grandmother go to the oven and go, oh, this turkey's hot! Skeet, 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 skeet. All the grandkids in the corner, when did Grandma become Little John? This is the most... My oldest cousin got married a couple weeks ago, and now they are super on me to get married and have a kid, and it's awful, and that's got me thinking a lot about sperm. Now, for those of you who don't know, when we as a species spread our seed, it's millions of microscopic little sperm. And I, for one, am glad that it's millions of microscopic little sperm instead of just one big one. Because I don't want to be the 15-year-old up in his bedroom going, What the fuck do I do with this thing? And in this crazy world of giant sperm, let's not kid ourselves. You're probably only getting 3 or 4 in your entire life. So if you ever want to have kids, you got to keep it as a pet. Like, get the terrarium, Derek. I don't know why I named my sperm Derek. I guess I want my future kid to be kind of an asshole super into lacrosse. You gotta feed it. You're the guy at the store being like, oh man, I do not want to buy great value sperm food, but sorry, Derek, math's not going to be your strong suit. That would make relationships super difficult. Like, John, I heard you broke up with Kate. Yeah, she cheated on me. She blew a guy. How'd you know? Missing 4 teeth. I did make the terrible decision to go to graduate school. You gotta drink in graduate school because they're literally changing the way you think. Graduate school is not like college. In graduate school, they want you to ask questions. They want you to approach familiar topics in new ways and have new ideas about them. Graduate school ruined the movie E.T. for me. Because never before did I ask myself the question, how old is E.T.? Because that movie is adorable if E.T. is 8 years old. That movie's creepy as shit if E.T.'s 38 years old. Spaceship lands. Bunch of dudes just come off dressed the same, single file, picking up weeds and trash. That's just space work release. E.T., clearly bored, just finds a kid and goes home with him. That's cool, man. I'll stay in your closet. You don't have to tell your mom. What? You want me to wear a blonde wig? Whatever, yeah, I'm in there. I'm on board. Touch my finger. It's not a dick. What's your crazy? The cops are here. I am so sick. Probably gonna die. Unless you get me away from these cops. Thanks, guys. I'm John Cessna.